Okay. So here we are using the not symbol like this instead of the NOT. I am using the exclamation and equals to, that also same here. Okay. Either way you can use the not. Okay. Not like ename this one. Then you are getting the all the values. Suppose I am using, if you see this the difference. Not I am using not ename, not like not equals to king, then it is getting only one record here. Okay. So either way you can use the not, or you can use this symbol. So for the not also you can use the greater than or equal less than symbol also. Okay. Same way. Okay. Either you can use the not keyword, or you can use the exclamation equals to symbol, or you can use the less than and greater than symbols here for the checking of the not condition. Suppose if I want to check the select star from EMP, where the EPT number not equals to 10. So that means it is giving the department number 30 and 20 values here. There is no department number 10. Okay. Why? Because we are using the department number not equals to 10. Suppose if I want to use the AND operator here, and job is equals to manager. Okay. So it should be now select star from EMP, where department number not 10 and job equals to manager. Okay. That means here the condition is it should not be department number 10 and job should be manager.
Okay, single quotes.
Single quote. Okay. So now we are getting the two records only. Okay. Same way, suppose if I want to use the here also not symbol, job not equals to manager. Now department number should not be 10 and job should not be manager. Then how many records I am going to fetch here? These many records. 9 records fetched here. Okay. So based on our requirement, we can use the operators. So here I am using the relational operator, and this is the logical operator. Correct? So this is the comes under the relational operator, and this also comes under the relational operator, and this AND is the logical operator. Same way we have the some of the examples. Already seen this logical operators. So select start from pivoters all, where not type lookup code is equals to standard. Okay. So remaining it is displaying RFQ quotation blanket. So like this, except the standard remaining all the values it is displaying here in the type lookup code. Okay. So same, how can I write this? Not type lookup code, instead of this I can write the same. I can take only here instead of the star I will taking type lookup code only one column. So and here where type lookup code not equals to standard here. See the difference here. I am mentioning the not keyword here. Okay. Not type lookup code is equals to standard. In the below query here instead of the not I am mentioning the type lookup code not equals to standard. Both are same only. Okay. Output will be the same. Only the difference is here I am using the directly only single column. So if you want, you can use the star also again. Okay. So then all the columns you are getting here same. So another way, how can I use the not symbol? I can use the less than and greater than symbols here. Okay. There also you can use the or if you want. Okay. So if you want specific column, you can mention the column name here. Otherwise, star means all the columns it will fetch. So next we have the special operators. What are the special operators? Yesterday I told you.
In,
In, like,
Between,
between,
Not
not
like,
between,
not between,
any,
is not null.
okay.
is null, is not null.
Yeah. For all the these special operators, you can add the not also.
Not,
Not in,
not,
not like, not between. Is not null. Okay. Is null, but there is a difference. So here for all of them, not between, not like, not in like that. But here you should not like write like not is null. Okay. You should not write like this. Not is null. Okay. That is not null is the correct word. So you should be remember this. Okay. Special operators are used to frame the conditions while retrieving or manipulating the data to improve the performance. So in or not in, we'll see what is the difference here, how to use this in condition. So in, it is used to pick the values within the given list. Okay. It returns true if the value is available in the given list of the values. So it supports with the all type of data here. So that means suppose if I want to say select a star from EMP where DEPT number in, okay, 10, 20. So what it will do? It will check the list of values in this in condition. What are the list we are providing to this in class? So it is for the in operator. So it will check for this values in the department number. If it is exists, it will display. Suppose if I am giving 40, then only we have the 10, 20, 30, but there is no 40 in the table. So that only what are the available, that values only it is displaying here. Suppose if I add 30 also here, then 10, 20, 30, and there is no 40. So all the records it is displaying here. Suppose if I say not in, what will happen? Okay. So all the records it is not displaying here. Suppose if I say only these many, select star from EMP where department number not in, 10, 20, then remaining department is only 30, that value is only, it is going to display here. Suppose if I say only not in 20, then department number 10 and 20 also, 10 and 30, that is displaying here. Same way, select star from EMP where job in, so either clerk, comma if I say salesman. Okay. So only matching condition here within this list. This list means it will check for the job is equals to clerk is there or, so it will verify. And same way job is equals to salesman. So if anything is mentioned here other than this, that also it will verify. Suppose if I mention manager also, then I'm getting the how many records? 11 records I'm getting. Suppose if I'm mentioning only these two, how many I'm getting? Only 8 records. Okay. This is about the in operator. In means list of values it will verify. So within that list, if it is available, it will display. Otherwise, it won't display here. What is the difference between department number is equals to 20 and department number in 20? Okay. So if you consider only single value, Manasmita Naik, she is asking,
Yes, sir.
yeah, what is the difference between the department number is equals to 20 and department number in 20? So,
Mm.
so here the difference, if you are considering only one list, that means select start from EMP where DEPT number is equals to 20. That means exactly it will look for the department number 20 records and it will display here. Okay. Suppose if you are mentioning department number in, so here you have to provide the actually list of values. Okay. So either like 30, 20, like this. If you mention the list of values, it will check for the all the values, all the list for this values available or not. Means one time it will check for the department number is equals to 30, and one time it will check for the department number is equals to 20. So if it is available, it will display. But as you asked, suppose only one list only in the list, if you mention only 20, then it will look for the only 20 records. Means that is the department number is equals to 20 available or not, it will verify. Same way, if you mention equals to also, that is the same. Okay. So if you mention only one list of value or equals to 20, both are same. Okay. There is no difference. But when you mention in operator, that will be for the most of the for the list of values, not for the single value. Okay. So either way you can mention like this also, that is not an issue. But when you will use the in operator means for specific list of operators. Suppose 10, 20 and 30 or 40. So to verify this list values, you will use the in operator. Suppose if you mention department number is equals to 10, 20, 30, 40, it won't verify now. So equal operator means it will verify for the only one record here, means one value. So department number is equals to 20 means that will verify for the only 20. But if you mention comma 30, comma 40, I want to check all these values. It won't possible in the equal operator. That is, in the relational operators, you cannot test with the department number is equals to 20, comma 30, 40. It is not possible. So that we'll use here in operator. Okay. So we'll use the in operator like this. Then what it will do? One time it will department number is equals to 20. It will verify. Next time department number is equals to 30. Next time department number is equals to 40. That means 3 times the list will be executed and it will display the output here. But equal operator means only exact value. Okay. Suppose if I say 25 here, is there any?
It is for single value.
Yeah, only for the single value it will verify. Department number is equals to 25 means there is no department number. But if I say in, okay, 25 comma 20 like this, what will happen? It will verify both the values. If the value present, it will give you the output. Okay. In means list of values you have to provide generally. So either you can provide single also like this. There is no issue. Okay.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Equal operator means it will check for the only single value. Swati, she is asking, sir, in 20, comma 30 and 20 and means in operator gives the same output. Okay. So Swati is asking in operator, if you mention 20, 30. Okay. So if you mention 20, 30 means it will give you the all the records of 20 and 30. Okay. Suppose if you mention department number is equals to 20 and EPT number is equals to 30. That is our question here. Okay. So what it will happen? So is there any record in the table? So if you see the employee table here, this is the existing employee table with the 14 records. So if you see in the department number column, so either it is having the department number 10, 20, 30 only for the each record. So but it does not have the both the department numbers. Suppose if you say King, this e-name is King is there. For this record, what is the department number? Only 10. But your doubt is you are asking, suppose if I mention department number is equals to 20 and department number is equals to 30, what will happen? There is no common records. Okay. So you won't get any value. Suppose if you mention the R, okay. So R means either department number is equals to 20 or department number is equals to 30, then you will get the information here. But when you mention AND operator for department number is equals to 20 and department number is equals to 30, then there is no common value for this table, in the table. Okay. So that is the difference. AND means what it will do? Both the conditions should be true, then only you will get the output. R means any of the condition is true, so you will get the output here. Okay. So if you want to check this department number 20 and any other column instead of the department number again here. So suppose if you say job column, job is equals to some manager or something, then you will get the information here. Okay. But you don't get the department number is equals to 20 and department number is equals to 30 means there is no, in some tables there may be chances which there will be have the both the values present. In that scenario, your question is same, it will execute. But here in this employee table, department number is equal to 20 and department number is equals to 30. It is failing because there is no records with the both the departments. Okay. For suppose if you say you are joined in the college. Okay. So after joining the college, you will take any one course only, either CSE or EEE or any civil engineering, any one of the course you will take. But you don't take the both the courses at a time. Okay. CSE and mechanical you will take. At a time you can't take them both the courses. In that scenario, what will happen? Suppose select star from AMP where course is equals to CSE and course is equals to mechanical means then you won't get any information for the same employee. But if you mention the different scenarios like department number is equals to 20 and job is equals to manager like this, you will get the information here. Okay. Okay. So some other example I'll give you here. So select star from EMP where ename in. So ename in means King Black, like if it is available, then it will fetch the data. Suppose if I mention extra name here. Okay. Suppose if I mention Mahesh. So is this name available in the table? So that name is not available in the table. But what it will check as per the
King Blake.
class. So whatever available, that will be displaying here. Okay. Suppose if I say equals to, what will happen? You have to check only one value here. Okay. So it is not possible with the list of values in the equal operator. That is in the relational operator, you can check only one value, so that equal is not working here. So that we have to use the in operator here. Suppose if I say not in, what will happen? except these values. That means King, Blake, Clerk, Mahesh. This will omit these records, and remaining records it will display here. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
In the place of not in, put any or all. What happened, sir?
What one? Not in.
In place of not in,
Mm,
put all
all.
operator or any.
I want to say any. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is an invalid operator. Okay. So any all that is not for here. Okay. So these are
Okay.
when you want to give any. That means in the grants. So when you are giving the grants time, that you can use the any or all, some different kind of scenario it will be there. So but whereas in this here it will not possible to use the any or all of that keywords. Okay.
Okay. It's on the error list. That's why I asked.
Yeah, yeah. So here if you use the any, so you are getting the invalid relational operator. It is saying it is not a relational operator. Okay. It will not come under the relational operators. Okay. That is different purpose. Any and all is for the different purpose in the grants. When you are using the grants to give any permissions to on the tables or packages to other schemas, at that time you can use that any or all. Okay.
Okay.
In means in the list, whatever the list we are providing, if this is available, it will display. Not in means accept that list. Remaining values it will provide. Suppose I want to check the high date. Select star from EMP where high date in these two dates. Okay. So that is giving the two records. Suppose if I mention not in, what will happen? Except these two records, remaining records it will display here. In no, not in means exactly opposite to the both are opposite. Means suppose in means within this list. Okay. What are the records are available that will be displaying here. Not in means except this list. Remaining records. Okay. Same ways you can have the one more example here. Select star from EMP where job not in. Not in salesman, manager, clerk. Remaining only president, analyst. Okay. Suppose here instead of not in, if you say in, then salesman, manager, clerk it is displaying here. Analyst and president not displaying here. Okay. So till now we have seen this in the select statement only. Suppose if we want to use them in the update statement, how will you use this? Okay. So I'm going to create a one table and create table emp1 underscore 25. This is 25, 26. Yeah, 25. As select star from EMP. So what I'm doing? So I created another table. So now I'll update on this table. Okay. Update EMP1 underscore 25. Set salary is equals to salary plus 10,000. What will happen if I mention this one without the where class? That it will entire column will be updated with the salary plus 10,000. So here I'll mention where employee number in. Okay, 7698 and 7782. So what will happen? So only within this list of employees salary will be increased. Before that we'll see how many what is the existing salaries for them. So this is the existing salary for here 2850, 2450 for these two employees. Suppose now I am using this update EMP 1 underscore 25. So here our table should be this one now. Okay. So this is the existing salary here. Now I am using the update command. Update EMP1 underscore 25 is the table name. Set salary is equals to salary plus 10,000, where employee number in 7698 and 7782. So suppose if you check the other employees, so what is the salary? That is having the salary like this. Now I am going to update. Okay. Now again check the salaries of this table. So here say this 7698 and 7782 only it is updated with the 10,000 salary plus 10,000. Remaining records as is it is there. Okay. So not only in the select statement you can use the update statement, you can use in the delete statement also. Same way you can use this in operator. Okay. Suppose if I want to delete some records from this table, delete from EMP1 underscore 25, where EMP number in, okay, 77698, 7782 I am giving. So what it will do? So only within this list of values, these two records will be deleted. Okay. So now check this table. These two records are deleted. We have the only 12 records in this table. Okay. The same way you can use in the in operator, not in operator. Suppose if I say not in, what will happen? So now I am having the 12 records in this table. I am using the delete from EMP1 underscore 25, where employee number not in 7698 and 7782. So what will happen? All the 12 records, remaining 12 records is deleted. Why? Because we are using the not in operator. Now the table doesn't have any value here. So if I say roll back, then I'll get the same values. Okay. So in operator means you have to provide the list of values. Okay, wherever you are using the in means you have to provide the some list of values. It will work on the list of values only. Okay. So whenever you are using the in operator, you must be using the brackets here. Okay. So otherwise it will throw the error. Suppose if I want to update the using the in operator, select EMP1 underscore 25. Set salary is equals to salary plus 100, where ename in. Okay. So I'm using the ename in King, comma Scott. For this employees only, I want to increase so that suppose if I'm not giving the brackets, what will happen? It will throw the error here. Okay. Whenever you are using the in operator, you must use the brackets. Okay. Opening and closing brackets mandatory for the in operator. You use the single value also within the in operator. So if you want to use the single operator also, then you have to provide the brackets. Otherwise, it won't give you the error here. It is updated, okay. Okay. So in means suppose it is only one value it is taken, but for the multiple values you must give the compulsory brackets here. Okay. For the single value, it is accepting. Suppose if you want to mention multiple values, okay, then you have to mention the compulsory brackets here. Okay, like this you have to mention. Okay, so we'll continue with the other operators, that is between, like, and null values. Tomorrow we'll continue. Any more doubts here?
Sir,
Yeah.
yesterday's class you said one interview question. Can you once repeat that question, sir?
That is truncate and delete difference only, no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So truncate and delete, this is the difference main interview question. So what is the difference between the truncate and delete? They will ask like that. So that is basically truncate is a DDL command and delete is the DML command. So Swati is asking how can we import table? Okay, tomorrow I'll explain, Swati. So because we need some data to export that, so time is not there today. So tomorrow, first before starting the class, I will explain how to import into the table. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the truncate is the DDL command and delete is the DML command. Okay. So here in the truncate, rollback is not applicable. Once you use the truncate command, so it will deal with the structure of the tables. Okay. So there, whenever we are using the DDL commands, so along with the DDL commands, commit will be fired automatically. Implicit commit will be fired. So whereas in the DML commands, explicit commit or rollback, we have to use it here. Okay. So implicit commit will be fired here. Here explicit commit we have to fire. So where clause is not applicable in this truncate. We can use the where clause in the delete statement. So like in previous example, I explained you delete from employee table. So where employee number in or where employee name in, like that. So you can use the where clause in the delete statement. Okay, but in the truncate we cannot use the where clause. So when you use the truncate, all the rows will be deleted at a time. Okay. So here also in the delete also you can use the delete from table name, means it will delete all the rows. But here in the truncate it is not possible to delete the single record or a multiple records. But in the delete you can delete either single record or you can delete multiple records at a time. Okay. So multiple rows of the table cannot be truncated here. Multiple rows of the table can be deleted here. Performance will be faster. Here performance will be slower in the delete statement. Why? Because it will verify the conditions, then only it will delete here. But when you use the truncate without any condition, it will delete directly. This is the main difference. These points you have to explain them. Okay. So whenever somebody asks what is the difference between delete and truncate, you must say all these. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So same way, what is the difference between DDL and DML commands? So these are the DDL commands are dealing with the structure. Okay, directly it will deal with the structure, and DML commands will deal with the data inside the table. Okay, okay, within that tables or views, it will deal with the data only. But whereas DDL commands, it will deal with the structure of the table, like column names changing, okay, including the extra columns, so modifying the extra existing columns, that will comes under the DDL commands. But modifying the data, existing data, or deleting the existing data, updating the existing data, that will come under the DML commands. Okay.